Welcome back to another May Online Poker Series vlog. This is episode 14, where we're playing poker just about every single day. Today is Tuesday. We're coming off a comeback session that we had yesterday. A nice kind of momentum starter. We're back to even now. It feels like the challenge is fresh, right? Every time we get back to even, it's like, okay, we don't have that baggage of we're down X amount. We got to get back to even, whatever. Which we shouldn't really have anyway, but we do. We're humans, right? So, and going forward, I would love to build on the small amount of profit we have. Today's going to be a good session, but I'm delaying it on purpose. Normally I start playing at around 8 to 10 a.m., somewhere in there. On Sunday, a little bit earlier. And today it's already 10:30 in the morning. So I wanted to give myself some time to go outside, go for a walk, make some breakfast. Because just these Sunday, Monday combos, man, they're so stressful. Sunday is always this big battle. First Sunday was 13 hours, second Sunday was 12 hours, and third Sunday was 11 hours. So 3 long sessions, and then Monday has actually managed to be a pretty long and stressful day all 3 weeks as well. So yeah, Tuesdays are just a nice day to delay the session a little bit. I do have a day 2 later. It starts at 1 in the afternoon. A lot of these first events aren't actually bounty tournaments, so it's not like we are really forced to be in there super early. So I'm gonna get some fresh air, gonna make some breakfast, and then we'll start playing. You know, it was actually sunny when I said I was gonna go for a walk, but you know, it's still nice out here. It's good to get outside. All right, early schedule is gonna have the 525, the 54, 162, 215, 215, 150, and we got our day 2 in 30 minutes. That was a good hour of warming up. Day 2 starts now in the 109 PKO. So I'm entering the day 2, 100 out of 206, pretty much dead in the middle. 40 blinds, mid stack, 1 bounty. Going for a bluff here in the 525. They raised pre, we called. They were for a small bet, we called. Turn. We just have so much value here, so much queen X. We have some sets, we have some flushes. I guess now I'm checking the 10 of clubs. It's a little too weak, I think. I feel like this is one of the few hands we want to play a jam with on this board. Top 2 here in the 525. Ooh, pretty good shape here. Pretty good shape. Come on, baby. Nice. All right, on this board texture, I am fast playing, dude. Oh, I'm fast playing all the way. Let's go. So sick, top. All right, 17 out of 17 in the 162. All in with sevens. No, big blind wakes up with the kings. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Wow. Wow. Suck out here. Just a jack. No. All right, for our first bounty in the 525, 2 kings. Oh man, this tournament. Bro, when will this $500 tournament not suck, man? Every day it sucked. Every day of the series, 15 days in a row. All right, we gotta flip to stay alive. One time, dude, come on. Come on. Come on. All right, 215, freeze out. Kings against jacks. All right, so really nice. We did sneak into the money here, shoving for 8.5 blinds at the cutoff. I think I ran into some things. All right, close. Close. Nice cash. All right, called the 3-bet here, called the flop and led the turn. I think it's a good card for our range. They're not going to have many flushes, whereas we can have some. Shove the river. All right, blind versus blind in the day 2. We got the ace deuce. Got a call. Got a call, blind versus blind. GG, nothing happened. Cash for 240. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh my god, man. Spade. Well, that hour was brutal. That hour was brutal. I can't even count how many bad beats were in that hour. We lost the day 2. We lost the 500. Bunch of bullets in the party poker tournaments. Not the start to the day I wanted. Just keep trucking. All right, we went for the squeeze pre-flop. Cover for the bounty, all in on this board. Oh my god. Bro, I have 13 big blinds. Oh my goodness. Aces and kings. Set a nice trap here in the small blind, I think. Wouldn't have mattered much against this hand, but... So normally ace-jack against this big fat 3-bet would be like a little weird, but I think considering their stack, they're gonna just hunt super, super wide. So ace-jack just becomes an all-in. Well, 7-7 is not too wide, but it's still a flip for a lot of chips here. And we lose the flip. All right, we got this great spot for a bounty. Ace-9 in the big blind, queens for the short stack. And we win the side pot. That's really good. Nice river. All right, a few hours in, 37-36 in buy-ins and 565 in cash. There's definitely a lot of re-entries in here already, in some $201 in the $200 and $100 tournaments. So buy-ins are already kind of higher than I thought they would be today at this point, but we carry on. Another 3-bet call spot. Another fold. Got a 4-bet spot here. Whoa, 3-bet calls the deuces. Nice ace on the turn. Deuces is not a fun hand to lose to just in general here, so it's a nice turn. Damn, so I think the poker gods are out to get me today, man. I actually feel like I'm playing really well today. Like, I feel like I'm like thinking really quick, you know? I thought I would be kind of tired after the last 2 sessions, but I'm not tired today. Like, I'm actually pretty fired up and I got a good energy today when I'm playing. But yeah, I think the poker gods are a little fired up too because they're not making it easy on me so far. Today's lunch. Extra lean ground beef, portion 1. And I'm out of rice, so we're gonna go with oven baked potatoes. Very nice. I think today's gonna be a gym day tonight, so definitely want to be fueled up for the gym. And for veggies, oh, there's some peas here. I'm thinking peas and spinach. Peas and spinach. So let's get some peas. It's a good meal. It's a good meal. All right, man, let's have a good hour. Got the food, a well-balanced meal here. We got this many tables left. I actually don't even think I'm gonna reg anything else. This might be it for the day. $215 millions, ace king suited against jacks. Let's go. 70 big blind, huge pot there. All right, so this is fun. We are 4 players away from the money, facing an open shove. All right, for a big stack. For a big stack. That's what I'm talking about, bro. 52 bigs. Let's go. All right, we've made the money in the Super Tuesday. We got the $532 locked up. 240 players left in the field. This is the 215 freeze out, all in for 10 bigs. I mean, there's a chance this 162 turbo could turn into something nice. I won this huge flip, pretty close to the money. Blind to blind, 20 bigs. Flopped an ace and yeah, won this nice flip. So I'm now 3 out of 14, 11 make the money, and first place is 2K. Keep an eye on this one. All right, so on the button here, we go for a shove for 15 big blinds. And small blind finds the call. Good luck. All right, we're ahead. Good flop. Beautiful, let's go. Kind of best case scenario against their calling range to run into king queen there. We could be flipping sometimes. They might call ace 8, ace 7 suited. Probably not offsuit, but yeah, that was nice. In the 55 freeze out, we're gonna ISO this shove. Nines against eights. Oh, okay, okay, nice. Nice. Come on, poker gods, bring me back. Bring me back. All right, 6 games left. 162 turbo, 3 out of 8. We are in the money of this 33. 73 out of 87. Still alive in the Super Tuesday. Gonna be folding against under the gun range here. I wouldn't say it's looking super promising right now. 4K in buy-ins and 700 in cashes. So yeah, as it's sitting now, I mean, I'm expecting a losing day. A couple of these tournaments are 2-dayers, so if we can make a day 2, then we don't need to really sweat the losing day too much. But man, earlier on, like, what was going on? Like, I just feel like I'm not gonna feel too bad if I have a losing day today. There was a lot of stuff I couldn't control earlier in the session, in my opinion. So, you know, chalk it up to a tough run early on, and hopefully I can have some good damage control in the last 6 games here. All right, we got a great spot in the Super Tuesday. Open shove. We get to call blind versus blind here. Uh-oh. All right, GG's, $614, no day two. All right, Ray's calling in the 162 turbo, 3 out of 8 right now. This is obviously huge. Got a flip, unfortunately. Was hoping for ace queen or something. Gonna win that flip though, nice. Here we, oof. Oof. Here we defend the big blind. Check, check. Go for 2 streets. Happen to be the rest of my stack. That was a bad turn. That was a bad turn. All right, this is literally first hand of the final table. Blind versus blind. Oh my God. Come on, 9! Oh my God. All right, last 6.5 blinds in the freeze out here. Not a good hand to run into. All right, good game. Out of that table. All right, all in here for 6 big blinds. I'm 6 out of 7. This is 7 out of 7. And they wake up with ace king. So sick. Oh, so sick. Damn, unlucky. Let's go. All right, calling off a shove here. Good luck. Dangerous turn. Good river though. Nice. Ace 9 is a bit too strong to fold here. Kind of sucks to call off, but pretty sure this is gotta go. Good luck. Need the ace. Never mind. All right, GG, we're gonna get 4th place for $682. Tough finish there, tough finish. Final spot for the day. We did qualify for day 2 of the 33 mini 6 max championship for next Monday with a big stack. All right, so I actually ran quite well in a couple of spots to get this huge stack close to the money. William opens here. William has been playing pretty good aggressive, like finding 3 bets, finding check raises, 4 bets. You know, seems to be playing a good aggressive style, and they go for the raise. C-bet, I call, and on this already very draw heavy board, we get a double flush draw, all the straight draws. And they put in another biggish bet. So out of position on this board, I just decided to run my queen. I think they might call off some combo draws. I think they'll maybe call off some like ace jack, king jack, maybe aces. Tough to really say what they're gonna play like, but on this board texture, when I can just have like so much like, I don't know, 9-8 of diamonds, 9-10 of hearts, like so many kind of combo hands that might just rip it. I don't think they're gonna fold a lot of those kind of hands, but regardless, the river was the 3. So we got lucky against the queen 9. Queen 9. So that was really, really sick. That got us to 5 million. Should have been out a lot of the time there. And then followed that up with this pot where short stack raises, button calls, we go for the squeeze, button shoves, flop a king, and they had aces. So it wouldn't be necessarily my first choice out of all the games I played today to get that much run good, but yeah, definitely pretty lucky down the stretch there, and we have a big stack for Monday. So final totals for the Tuesday grind, we had 4,100 in buy-ins and $2,084 in cashes. We played 30 tournaments. That kind of matches up with a lot of these midweek sessions. We made the 1 day 2, and final total minus 2K on the day. Okay, well, we're done at 6 p.m. today, which is a nice, reasonable time. And a couple of thoughts are going through my head here. I'm thinking I have time for the gym or a workout. I have time for a workout. The truth is I want to golf. If my buddy's in for golf, I'm in for golf. If not, it's a workout angle. It's a study angle regardless. I don't know what the next scene of this vlog is going to be. I do want to study tonight. I just don't want to do it right now. I feel like if I was to hop into some study hands right now, right after my session, I don't think I would care about what the results I was getting is. I think I am curious about some hands from today, but I don't think I will learn anything if I look at them right now. So yeah, I don't know what the next scene of this vlog is going to be, but we're going to hit some study hands later. All right, so I didn't hear back about golf, which, listen, I'd rather be golfing than hitting legs right now, but I got no excuses. So today I'm gonna hit some legs. I'm gonna hit 4 sets of squats and then 4 sets of RDLs, Romanian deadlifts for the hamstrings, squats for the quads mainly. I'm gonna try to do a quad biased squat. And that's that, dude. 4 sets of each, just burn them out, get a little exercise, and then we'll do some study. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't know if the mic is coming through these or through the phone, but the worst part about doing the recorded set is that it pauses my music. So I have to do the first set no music, which sucks, but it's okay. All right, so trying to get a solid depth on the squat. Feet are relatively close together. Heels are elevated due to mobility issues. Allows me to get deeper. Full range of motion. And just squat till failure-ish. It's kind of an annoying setup that I have because doing squats is basically cardio. It's kind of annoying. The weight that I want to do on squats, I want to have those 225s on the side. So the 25s are what I use to elevate my heels. And I don't know what else I can use that are the same size to elevate my heels. So I'm doing a little less weight, which means I have to do more reps, which is more cardio. So, quick golf swing. It's like I managed to golf anyway. Okay. Let's get one swing in here. It was well struck. And for the RDLs, we're going to use all of the remaining weight that I have here. And for this exercise, I'm going to use some straps. These make it so that it's like an extra assistance holding the bar, because a lot of times on movements where you're lifting really heavy weight, the first thing to fail will be your grip. It'll be your fingers, unless you have crazy grip strength. So you don't want your fingers and hands to give out before the targeted muscle gives out. So that's what these are for. I hate these, not gonna lie to you. I'll show you one set of these. I'm gonna do 4 sets. I'll show you one set. Or most of a set, however I edit it up. Probably gonna cut out most of the reps. Okay. Oh. You know, I feel like my form actually got pretty loose there. Maybe not my best, but I got a lot of hamstring in that set, so it was a good one. 3 more of those. I think that's all I'm gonna show you though. Anyway, so just past 8 p.m. You guys have watched my vlog enough now. If you haven't seen the vlog, this is your first episode, you won't know. But for those of you that have seen all 14 episodes, you guys should know what's coming right now. What am I going to do? Matt's going to make a protein shake, correct. And I'm going to clean my kitchen. You know, I do clean this. The other day you saw it was clean. I don't know, man. My girlfriend and I, we're the only 2 people that live here. And just the 2 of us, every day we somehow mess it up. We do clean it, but between the 2 of us, the amount of dishes we use, somehow every night it's dirty. The first spot I wanted to look at for this final table was the first hand of the final table, where I isolated my opponent's limp to 3.5x and they just ripped it for 30 bigs. And it felt like, oh man, like we have such a good stack here, but like 9s, like I expect them to shove like almost every pair, and like we're gonna be flipping a bunch, and like, yeah, I just thought they'd have deuces, honestly deuces plus. And then obviously we flip a lot. And the other thing is like I expect them to probably go non-all-in with like pocket aces and kings as well. So it's like maybe like deuces through queens, and then ace king, ace queen, ace jack a lot. I mean, the other kind of factor is that if we call and lose, like we have 15 bigs. It's not like we're out of the tournament necessarily. So, but yeah, it did feel close, and I've run a sim. So they had ace king, by the way. So here is the sim. I've allowed basically, so for our opponent, I basically just simplified and said that they would limp their whole range. And I think people play their final table blind versus blind spots like this when they are covered in second versus first. So I think they still limp like quite wide. I really just had them like playing tighter with all the ugly offsuit stuff. Like possibly they fold like queen deuce offsuit as well, queen 3 offsuit, but I gave them folds with like the weakest suited stuff. But basically I just made it so that they limped their entire range. And then when my opponent goes for the shove, this is the range I gave them. So I gave them 4s through queens, and I only gave them 50% of queens. You know, there's a chance queens goes non-all-in. I think there's a chance queens goes for the non-all-in raise, maybe jacks, but I could definitely see people just shoving like 4s through queens for 30 blinds and shoving basically their best ace X. I think kings and aces go non-all-in a lot of the time. The sim says that 9s is the bottom, and it's not crushing. It is not crushing. No, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe if I give them a few more pairs, let's see what happens. So let's say I give them 3s and deuces and see if that changes anything. All right, so if they're limp shoving every pair, the EV does get a little bit better. So yeah, it does get a little bit better if you give them deuces and 3s. So if they're just limp shoving every single pair, maybe we could give a less optimistic look here. Let me, like if my opponent was shoving, let's say they didn't shove any of those. Let's say they didn't shove ace jack either. They just limp called ace jack. Let's say they always shoved queens. I mean, you know, let's just say they limp shoved kings and aces too. Like let's say worst case scenario, basically get rid of some small pairs, give them the kings and the aces, just ripping it, and take away some of those offsuit aces and suited aces. And okay, so under those circumstances, 9s becomes a fold. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna come down to kind of how you look at your opponent's get in range for 30 blinds. But I'd say worst case scenario, it's a slightly losing call. With the sims that I ran, it's like an okay call. Okay, so we're gonna look at this hand that we played. This was our final hand of the day, the 162 turbo that we were playing, and the button went for a shove into my 7 big blinds and the big blinds 15 big blinds. They had been doing a decent amount of shoving, nothing crazy so far, but They were definitely using the all-in button. Assuming that they're pretty wide here, I thought ace-9 would be in there, but maybe not doing super well. Didn't really want to call off, but I thought it would be just a bit too strong to fold. So we're gonna run a sim here for the final table, looking at what we should call against some different strategies at a final table. So first thing, I let the button either go for a min raise or a shove. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to change their min raise strategy. All right, so now when the button goes for the shove, just make sure the ranges are good. So this is this weird min raise range I've created. And this is the shoving range I've created. So when the button goes for that shove, us is the small blind, ace-9 is the bottom. So even against that range, like, we're still getting in the mix there. We're just calling good pairs, good aces, and king, queen suited can get in there. But yeah, still have to call quite tight against a range that looks like this. They got a lot of junky stuff in here, a lot of offsuit random hands. They got a lot of junky suited hands, but even still, our tournament life calling off with 0 fold equity just shows you that calling off in tournaments is not so good. It's always good to look at these and kind of see, you know, where it is in our range and how, you know, if we approach this spot next time, we kind of have a better idea of, of if we want to take the spot or not. So yeah, I would say, I mean, my takeaway is that I'm not like thrilled about it, but it was okay. A little similar to the ace-9 hand we're going to look at. It's, you know, it was an okay call. It was kind of closer to the bottom, but so yeah, that was a good hand. All right, that's a wrap for episode 14 of the vlog, episode 14 in the books. Today was a fine day. I for some reason, I don't know what's going on with these Tuesday, Wednesday sessions, but nothing's going on. That's the problem. Nothing is going on with these Tuesday, Wednesdays. We're just showing up and we're putting in the volume, and I don't know. They've just been duds. It's been duds. It's been all Sunday or Monday for the excitement. And I feel like, actually, now that I think about it, maybe we had one of our biggest scores on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, anyway, that's how it feels. It feels like the midweek sessions are kind of just kind of getting through them. So I'm hoping to break that streak tomorrow with the Wednesday session. I will be playing tomorrow, so if you guys want to watch the next vlog, the next session, make sure you guys sub up to the channel, and I will see you guys for episode 15 tomorrow. Thanks for watching today. Catch you next time.